Family 3, 1, 2, 3, family!
Joseph is class 2026. Actually, we don't do bad, but like we are our way to get better, and I'm so glad to see like how the coaches like a mistake that we did, how we need to get better and to become good players.
Number 11, senior Joseph East.
And no matter like how difficult the moment is, we don't create each other. And how long we work together, I don't think nobody can stop us if we work together like as a team. For a Jamboree game, basically it gets us like a preparation, so which level we are.
Zayden Franklin, class of 2026.
55, senior Zayden Franklin.
Coming into this season, we knew we were going to be short numbered, so we had to really emphasize the amount of conditioning we did and the amount of and just how much we worked in the weight room. Really, we upped the reps and did a lot more conditioning this summer. Offense and defense line is the heart of the team. They're the most selfless people there is. They get zero credit, but do most of the work, and it's the dirtiest part. Honestly, between us, I prefer defense because you get to attack first, and you're setting the tone of the game right there.
We're about one X zone.
Teddy Whitmire, defense coordinator, special teams coordinator.
That's the problem. If these two guys right here don't make the play, nobody else is going to.
Trying to develop depth. Depth is a big deal for us. We're not very deep in a lot of positions, playing a lot of guys both ways, 8 or 9 guys both ways. Just got to get a lot better at our technique. Getting guys together, step up, give some guys a couple of breaks. Maybe every once in a while, maybe 8 to 10 plays would be nice. So that's the biggest thing we need to work on this year is getting our depth better. Jamboree was really nice just because we, don't really have a lot of people on the other side that gives us the best on best look. So, it's just really good to line up against somebody that's a little bit closer to your skill level and hit somebody else other than yourself. So that was probably the best thing about our Jamboree. Need some guys to really step up and hold some guys accountable. Some guys I feel like aren't really giving a lot of effort here lately, and really need some guys to step up and sharpen some iron around here. Some guys we got a lot of really good guys in the senior group, but a lot of them don't want to be vocal. They want to hurt feelings, but sometimes the truth is going to hurt feelings, and that's what needs to happen. Just tell the truth and hold some guys accountable, and maybe they'll step up and respond.
It's difficult by trying to overthink. Cover 3, cover 3. You got deep middle third. Our corner over there's got that deep third. Our corner over here's got that deep third.
Class of 2026.
Grayson Malone.
Playing both sides of the ball is really an honor. But, it's going to happen.
workouts, it was more than usual. We had Coach A as our strength and conditioning coach, and with him being that, he kept the standard the same. We always conditioned every day. He made sure we all worked out on the whistle, just like how he would do back then.
Coach A, offense coordinator.
You mess up in practice, don't sit there and bicker at one another. Just understand, we know you're gonna screw up, all right? Just say, hey, I'm gonna get it right, let's go, next play, all right?
Yeah, so I had a good summer. The first year, me taking over the weight room. The culture was already built. Coach Whitmire did a heck of a job doing that, so all I had to do was sustain the culture. And, you know, the guys worked really hard. We got after it. We conditioned really hard. It was a hot summer. But those guys, they worked really hard, man. And it was an easy transition with Coach Whitmire. Like I said, man, he just made it so easy to transition to do what he already was doing and just kind of build off the top of that.
Let's go! Let's go!
Give him a hug.
1, 2, 3, family!
Jamboree, expectations, just trying to get young guys some reps, trying to get older guys to crisp up things from last year. Got a new quarterback, putting a little bit on him to see where he performs well and where he doesn't perform well. Just seeing where our question marks are and what we can do to improve for the year coming up forward.
Hayden Pierce, class of 2027. The Jamboree game was a game that we needed to see who could play for us, for guys to see the guys that can step up and play for us and help us a lot. Practice is not easy, it's very intense, it's hard, it's physical, but it's what we need to be a great team.
You gotta know the speed on those. That thing's coming miles, 100 miles an hour, let it go to the back line. Got me? Don't let it bounce off the chair.
I'm Rush Propst, head football coach at Coosa Christian, Gadsden, Alabama.
Now, you three are rushing from his right side. What's that gonna force him to do? Go left.
Well, I played high school football at Ohatchee High School, right down the Coosa River here. It's ironic, I'm living on the Coosa River right now in Gadsden, and I grew up on the Coosa River in the Ohatchee Creek, both of those tributaries. And then, ironically, I started my head coaching career at Asheville High School, which is on the Coosa River too. So I've been sort of married to this Coosa River several times in my life as a high school player, as a head coach starting out, and now as my career comes to a close at some point in time these next 5, 6, 7 years. And, you know, ending up here on the Coosa River is pretty unique.
You gotta get on. So your first thing you look for is a bad snap. Second thing, you gotta, once the ball snaps and it goes by your head right there, you alert to him and he's gonna hit his knee. Once he hits his knee, then you protect him.
My first head coaching was in 1989 at Asheville High School. And on that staff, ironically, was Bill Clark, was an assistant coach for me, and John Gross was an assistant coach for me. So really two fine football coaches that made great in their careers. And we had a really good staff at Asheville. some great years, 6 great years at Asheville, 2 as an assistant, 4 as a head football coach. After nearly winning a state title at Asheville in '92, I went to Eufaula for 4. A couple of second round, a 10-2 year at the end in '96. From there, I got out of coaching for 3 months, and then was coaching the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game, which got me back into coaching. Sold insurance for a few months, and then I coached in the All-Star game, and I was the defense coordinator. We won the game 10-6, beat a really good Mississippi team in '97, and I became the athletic director and head football coach at really 2 schools, Alba and Grand Bay. I was AD at both, interim head coach at Alba. They had played 80 years in a row, and we closed those 2 schools, a 4A and a 3A, and it became a 7A program or 6A program back then in '98, and we nearly won a state title. That team had 9 shutouts in 13 games. And so going 12-1 and nearly being state champion, losing to Viger, who lost to Vestavia in a 10-8 game, we were so close and being a champion. That was the second time that I'd nearly been a champion, once at Asheville and then of course at Alba Bryant. That performance in '98 earned me Coach of the Year in the state, and I got the Hoover job. I got to Hoover in '99, was there 9 years, 7 straight state championship appearances, winning 5 titles and winning 4 in a row. At '07, take a job in South Georgia. So me and my wife Steph took our young kids and we went to South Georgia. At that time they were 1, 2, and 3, and we created a life for ourselves and raised our children down there. We lived down there for 14 years. We coached 11 years at Colquitt County, having one heck of a run. We were team of the decade. We won. We were in the state championship 5 times in 10 years. Because first year we went 4-6, but in year 2 through year 11, we had a heck of a run. And I think that it was one of the best runs. People talk about the Hoover run, but the Colquitt County run was just as special. We won 30 in a row, won back-to-back state titles, we won a national championship. From there, went to UAB for a year, coached under Bill Clark in '19, and then from there I went to Valdosta in 2020. Went to the semifinals at Valdosta. And from there I left to come back home in 21 and 22 and watch my son play at Piedmont. My 2 sons played at Piedmont High School. And then after the 22 year, I took the Pell City job in 23 and was there for a year. Resigned and retired again. And now I'm back here at Coosa Christian and the interim head coach and enjoying every minute of it.
As Coach Propst, he's a great coach and he really stepped in and he helped me a lot, and like he tell me like how to read the defense and how like to block like linebackers, how to read them, like and the technique. And he's a good coach and he help us, like he make sure that we hydrate, we make sure that like we get good sleep, like for the food wise, and make sure like we are good health and ready to go.
He's a character. It's been fun working with him. I've been a sponge, just soaking in everything. He's helped me understand third level reads where I've struggled there. I think he fits Coosa. He fits our Coosa Christian staff really well. He's come in and he hasn't tried to take over, and that's something that I didn't expect. You know, with a guy with all the knowledge and games that he's played in, you would think that he would want to come in and step in and take over. He hasn't though. He's been super helpful and just been guiding us in the areas that we need guidance. And, like I said, man, I've just been a sponge towards him, and the kids have too. He knows a lot. He just knows a lot, and he's so wise, man. And that's really all I can say about him, man.
Really like Coach Propst. I like his approach to the game. I like his the amount of work he does, how he really leads from the front by example. He asks you to do a lot of work, but he puts in the work himself, and I can really appreciate that. He's not going to ask you to sit there and watch film all day, and him not do it himself. So I really like it. I really like how he stays in tune. From the head coaching spot, he'll touch base with me on the defensive side, get game plans, help me. You know, he's really good to learn from. He's seen a lot of ball, you know, and it's really good to have somebody like that come in there and you really listen to and learn some things yourself. And I really enjoy having him here. You know, the hydration part. Him and Steph both. Steph does a great job with the hydration as well. Everything we do, it doesn't matter if it's film or just going outside and walking through. Them guys are constantly getting Gatorade, constantly, you know, getting some kind of hydration, getting fed. You know, and it really helped. It really helped Friday. We didn't have a single guy even get close to cramping, so that was pretty good.
Well, the thing with me is I'm a very punctual guy, very organized when it comes to practice schedules and you know, like we stay in hotels the night before the game. We eat nutritionally. We eat really good. My wife does the nutrition here. She does a wonderful job. There's other people here helping, you know, with Lana and Jackie and Deanna Flanagan. She's been involved with it too and has done a great job here also. So there's a lot of great people here. And so this is really back to my roots of what I really believe high school football is all about. Of course, like I said, I played at Ohatchee High School, so it was. This reminds me of being in 1A, 2A ball. You have to do a lot of things, but the accountability for it is, you know, we make kids do what they're supposed to do. You know, they're supposed to be good in the weight room. They're supposed to be, they're supposed to, you know, come to practice every day, come to the weight room every day, and do those kinds of things. So, you know, we're very structured here, and you have to be structured to be successful. And I think that's where things that I've done in my career, if you ask any player that's played for me, they understand structure, they understand how organized we are and how we do things.
When we were playing the game, we knew that they had the numbers. I mean, they probably had anywhere from 82 to 78 people on their sideline, and we had a whopping 17. So we knew the guys playing both ways. We knew going into the game it was really important how we ate, our diet, and the hydration we had, because we couldn't afford to have people go down. Unlike them, they could rotate people in and out.
And you can't make mistakes. If you make mistakes and against them, you won't get many chances. So you make mistakes, you'll end up beating yourself, and that's just something we can't do.
Kids played hard, thought they played with passion. We just didn't execute real well. We led 7-0, probably should have led 21-0, at least 10-0. We missed a field goal, should have hit. Phone on second half kickoff and turned the momentum in their favor. But the game boiled down to basically us not executing in the red zone. We were in the red zone 5 times, scored 1 time. And so you have to execute when you get down close to the goal line, and we didn't do that. Our defense played really well. They really just gave up one long run where we didn't tackle very well on that play, and had an open second half fumble on the kickoff return that set the momentum for them. So, but I felt like we battled hard, fought hard to the bitter end, and I was proud of the way we fought. I really do. I was proud of our football team, of how we played. Because the year before that, they'd gone there and got pretty
Thank you for the strength of our bodies, Lord. Thank you for the teammates by our side and the lessons we learn on and off the field. Give us courage when the battle's tough, unity when we face our challenges, and humility in victory or in defeat. May everything we do bring glory to your name, and all God's people said, Amen.
If you only hear one thing today, let it be this. You are on the right path. You are right on time. Don't stress over things you don't have control over. Everything will fall into place.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
we got to fix it fast. Come Sunday at 3 o'clock, you got to come with a different mindset on how to fix this stuff. Okay? Listen, we were in the red zone 4 times. We scored 1 touchdown.
I feel Joe. Satan feel Joe. We feel Joe. I see you feel Joe, boys. Hey, shut up.
That's why.
Come next week. Let's work our butts off. Let's go win this. SCB on 3, state champs on stage 1, 2, 3. SCB 4, 5, 6.
Brick boy.